Morning students, I hope you all are good and healthy. So let's begin chapter 16 triangles today. What is triangle? Have you seen this kind of figure? Definitely you have seen. So a triangle is a closed figure bounded by three line segment. What are these three line segment here? AB, AC and BC. And the region enclosed by a triangle is known as triangular region. This is triangular region. And how we write this triangle ABC as? Symbolically triangle ABC, like this. Okay, so there are three sides in a triangle: side AB, side AC and side BC. And there are three vertices also: vertex A, B and C. And what is angle, students? So you know that the angle is made by any two sides of a triangle. Suppose this is a point, and from this point if two rays are initiating, then these two rays make an angle. Means from the same point, two line segment or two rays, you can say, if initiating starting, then it makes an angle. Similarly, you can see from the same vertex two sides are there, it is making an angle. Here also this two line segment initiating from the same common point is making one angle here. Here also an angle. So angle is made by any two sides of a triangle. And these three angles are called interior angles because it is forming inside the triangle. Okay, so there are three interior angle in a triangle. So if there is interior angle, then is there possibility for the exterior angle also? Definitely yes. If we will produce in a triangle, if we will produce any one side, then it will make an exterior angle. Exterior angle means angle which is forming outside the triangle. This angle is outside this triangle. Okay. So only one exterior angle can be made? No. You can see if I want to produce this side, then I can get one more exterior angle this side. Okay. Suppose you want to produce this side, then we will get one more exterior angle this side. Suppose I am producing this side, then we can get one more exterior angle this side. Okay. What is exterior angle? You have understood. When any side of a triangle is produced, then the angle formed outside the triangle is known as exterior angle. So with this I want to explain you the exterior angle property. There is an exterior angle property, students, with this. Suppose this is angle 1. This is angle 2. Suppose this is angle 3. This is angle 4. And this is angle 5. Okay, so what is exterior angle property? That the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angle. Some interior angle means an opposite interior angle means, suppose this is an exterior angle, with this, for this, what is the two opposite angles for this exterior angle? Angle 3 and 4, because it is just opposite to it, not beside it. Okay, opposite means angle 1 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4, because exterior angle is equal to sum of the two opposite interior angles. Okay, so what does it mean? It means, suppose if you have to find angle 1, what is the degree of angle 1? And in your question it is given that this is 30 degree and suppose this is 70 degree, and you have to find angle 1. Then how you will find? Angle 1 is equal to, you know that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angle. So angle 3 is 30 degree, angle 4 is 70 degree. 70 plus 30, we will get 100 degree. So we will get the degree of angle 1, means exterior angle. Suppose similarly angle 2 you have to find, and these three interior angles are given. Okay. Suppose this is 80 degree. So for this angle 2, what is the two opposite interior angle? For this angle 2, what is the two opposite interior angle? This two. Okay. For this, so we can write angle 2 is equal to 30 degree plus 80 degree. 30 degree plus 80 degree. And you can get the value of angle 2. 80 plus 30 will be equal to what? 110 degree. Okay. So exterior angle property is, for any exterior angle, if you have to find its value, magnitude, then it will be equal to sum of its two opposite interior angle. For this is the two opposite interior angle. For this is the two opposite interior angle. Now if I will ask you for this, what will be the two opposite interior angle? Definitely this two. And if I will ask you for this, what is the two opposite interior angle? This two only. Okay, remember, you will not take the angle just beside the exterior angle. It is said that the opposite interior angles. Exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angle. Okay, now come to the classification of triangle. So triangles are classified on the basis of its sides and on the basis of its angles also. So first we will discuss on the basis of its sides. So triangle is classified as isosceles triangle, scalene triangle and equilateral triangle. First is isosceles triangle. What is isosceles triangle? The triangle in which any two sides are equal, then it is said as it is isosceles triangle. So you can see in this triangle, this is also 3 cm, this side is also 3 cm. So these two sides are equal, but this is not equal, this is 5 cm. So in a triangle, if any two sides are equal, then it is called as an isosceles triangle. It can be like this two sides also, if it is equal, then it is also called as isosceles triangle. If these two sides are also equal, then also it is said as isosceles triangle. Okay, any two sides. Now, what is scalene triangle? Scalene triangles are those triangles in which no sides are equal. All the three sides will be unequal. You can see this is 3 cm, this is 5 cm, this is 4 cm. All the three sides are unequal. So this is called scalene triangle. Okay. Now what is equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle means in a triangle, if all the three sides are equal, this side is equal to this side and which is equal to this side. This is also 4 cm, this is also and this is also. So this is called a equilateral triangle. Got it? Now on the basis of angles, how triangles are classified. So there are three again on the basis of angle also: acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle and right angle triangle. So what is acute angle triangle? So in a triangle, if all the three angles are less than 90 degree, then it is called acute angle triangle. You can see this is also less than 90 degree, this is also less than 90 degree and this one is also less than 90 degree. So this is called acute angle triangle. All the three angles should be less than 90 degree. Okay. Now obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle means the triangle in which any one of the angle is greater than 90 degree, then it is known as obtuse angle triangle. You can see these two are less than 90, but one of the angle is greater than 90, that is 100 degree, or greater than 90 means it can be 100, 110, 120. Okay. So if in a triangle any one of the angle is greater than 90 degree, then it is called obtuse angle triangle. Now what is right angle triangle? So right angle triangle, you can see here, if any one of the angle is 90 degree, means one of the angle in which one angle should be 90 degree, then only it is called as right angle triangle. Got it? Acute, obtuse and right angle. Now come to the angle sum property of a triangle. This is very important property. It says that in any triangle, whether a triangle is very small or it is a very big triangle, any triangle of this world, any triangle, The sum of three angles is equal to always 180 degree. Means angle A plus angle B or plus angle C, which is equal to 180 degree. Always. You can see in acute angle triangle also, just add up all the angles, you will see its sum is 180 degree. 80 plus 40, 120, 120 plus 60, 180. Its sum is 180 degree. Here also 45 plus 35 will be equal to what? 80 degree and plus 100 degree, 180 degree. In this triangle also 90 plus 60 plus 30, which is equal to 180 degree. So in any triangle, the sum will be always 180 degree. What sum? Sum of its angles. Got it? Now suppose one question I will ask you, like there is one triangle PQR in which two angles are given, 50 degree, 55 degree. You have to find out angle R. So you can use this property to find angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Reason? Angle sum property. You know that the sum of all the angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. Angle P is given 50 degree, angle Q is given 55 degree and angle R you have to find. So 50 plus 55 we will get what? Angle R we will leave here this side only. This is angle 180 minus, just add up this two and bring it this side, which is equal to what? 105. So angle R is equal to 180 minus 105 is equal to 75 degree. So this is 50 degree, this is 55 and this will be 75. And you can add up, its sum is equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? 75 plus 55 plus 50, we will get equal to 180 degree. Okay? So I hope you have understood. There are some more topic left in this chapter. I will discuss that in the next video. Till then, you will do your exercise question number 1 and question number 2. It is very simple. Which of the following sets can be three angle of a triangle? If its sum is coming 180 degree, then you can say it is a triangle. Angles of a triangle. Otherwise, it is not forming a triangle. If its sum is 180 degree, then only it is a triangle. Okay? Question number 2. Find the unknown angles and classify the triangle. Unknown angles you can find just like this, as I have discussed now. One of the question. If two angles are given, you can find out the third angle by using the angle sum property. So if two angles are given here, you have to find the third angle. And after that you have to decide it is which type of triangle. It is acute angle, it is obtuse angle or it is right angle triangle. Okay? If all the three angles will come less than 90 degree, then it is acute. If any one of the angle is coming more than 90 degree, then it is obtuse. And if one of the angle is given 90 degree, then it is right angle triangle. Okay? So you can find out angle sum property, use and find out the first third angle. After that you have to write whether it is acute, obtuse or right triangle. So question number 1 and 2 you have to do. Next day we will discuss some more topic. After that we will discuss these questions. Okay?